Welcome back, guys. So you might notice that we're not at Dan's factory at the minute. I had a bit of a technical hitch, and funnily enough, I hadn't saved the game in an actual save file in one of the save slots when I was at Dan's factory. It was just quick save / auto save. So I reloaded it, and I took the mission from Dan, which the mission is that they want to hold elections in Otradnoy, where we are at the minute. And we was on our way to Peregon, weren't we? So he sent me to Peregon to speak to a guy called Ivan Ivanovich, a well-dressed, suited man with a beard who should be in Peregon. I need to go and speak to him and sort out these local elections. I do apologise for the gap in play, but nothing's happened. I don't even think we came across a battle on the way to Otradnoy. But the only reason I've come to Otradnoy, what I've already done before this, or have I already done it? So what I've done is I have eaten some food. My health was on maybe 40, 50, so I've been to the doctors. And also, I picked up some corn, but I don't think this autosave has covered that. So here we go, we'll pick the corn again. Not that you've seen it before, not again for you guys, but again for me. So apologies for that. Nothing untoward has gone on. Apart from, yeah, I mean, it's just a little thing, but I forgot to switch D&D on. And I got a few notifications in quick succession. I thought, I'm not having this. Not for my people. I really annoyed myself. But yeah, we've just basically come to Otradnoy to heal up. So I'll just show you. I'll show you on the... So... The plan is to authorise an election in Otradnoy. Dan needs a certain Krasnoznameni official named Ivan Ivanovich. He can be found somewhere in Peregon, probably in the pub. So we shall go and find said pub. And a little boost is that you don't have to see me walking up the map, which is a slight bonus. But yeah, I do apologise for the what would the word be? It's not even a plot hole. All you've missed is talking to Dan about Ivan Ivanovich. I've filled you in the best I can. That's basically all he said. So he wants either Grankin, which is the untrustworthy middle-aged guy. I think he might be the town mayor at the minute. Grankin. He's a bit of a sly dog. He wants either Grankin or Katya. They're the two people in the run-ins for the election. Katya's the lady in the bar who owns the pub. But he'd prefer Grankin because Grankin is more easily manipulated and will do what Dan asks. So that's the brief. So excuse me. I've smoked my last cigarette. I'm going to stick to it, and we're going to end up quitting these smokes. It needs to be done, especially at my age. I've been smoking, what, 24 years? 24 years too long, if you ask me. And you know what? This is where we were last time. So, this has all worked out exactly the same as last time. I didn't actually take this fight. I think it popped up right now. The couple of notifications that we got. So you've been ambushed by the members of some murderous doomsday cult. Let's do it. I hope they've not got explosives. Ready or not, here I come. You get high. I'm gonna find you. Got Lauren Hill as part of the bandit crew. Oh no, these are not bandits, are they? They're doomsday cults. So we want them dead, and we want to get out of the way ASAP. Just in case they are carrying explosives. That's not going to happen where my character's concerned. Right, I'm getting out of the way. Right, all of yous. All of yous. Come on, stay out of the way. I'm going to risk it and take her stuff. Yeah, she's okay. Now, yeah, it's nice to have a nice clear. Oh, and another thing I've done as well is I've given Fidel... Oh, no, I've not. I didn't actually get round to it. So, Hexagon's got the duffel bag. We'll give it to Fidel, and then we'll equip Fidel with the duffel bag. Them melee weapons make all the difference as well. The ones we found last time. I think we found weighted glove. I don't know if that was last time actually, but yeah, recently. Found a weighted glove, and more importantly, the quality knuckle dusters. Quality knuckle dusters are a wonderful little item for a melee character. For a martial arts melee character, to be precise. There we go. Oh, he's got a homemade grenade. Well, I'm going to take that myself. Try and sell some of this stuff when we get to the... Don't know if Peregon's a city or a town. You'd think it's a city, it's quite big. But yeah, hopefully there's some traders in town. I know there's some traders in certain areas of the place, but when you walk in, there's usually some wandering traders, some wandering merchants, some caravanners who have parked up for the day. They're not always here. So touch wood, fingers crossed. Rub me lucky rabbit's paw. There's one. There's two. Happy days. We'll get rid of most of this stuff. You see a large man smoking a huge cigar. He blows the smoke in your direction while spitting on the ground. Judging by his mannerisms, he is the head of the caravan. Hey you! Yeah you! You want something to buy? Yeah, please. Yeah, because I'd auto-saved rather than... I'll remember to save next time I finish the episode as well. Because we'd auto-saved, I would have been going back quite a bit. So I couldn't really do it, otherwise I would have done it. Tea. I don't know if I want the homemade grenade, it's shit. Oh, it's not too bad, I'm keeping it, yes. What do you... 35 on throwing weapons as well, that's going to be quite handy. Rabbit's paw, don't need that shit, I'm not into that rubbish. A leather breastplate, oof, some of this stuff's going to fill the value quite quickly. Seed corn, I'll always come across some seed corn, so we don't need that. I think that's pretty much the lot, really. I want to keep the fangs. And that's everything, isn't it? Oh, everyone's got waste paper here. I mustn't give it to the guy in Krasnoznameni. Be alright though. Scarf with polka dots. I don't think we're going to make as much money as he's got, but we'll definitely have lots of room. 58? That must be the fangs. The fact that Andrew's got 58 kilograms of stuff. 4 kilograms of stuff there. I mean, the waste paper's 3 kilograms. Salt. Oh, get rid of the salt. Yeah, there's... Unless I've got lots and lots of meat. Got 53 meat. That'll do it. Yeah, so that's 21 kilograms worth. But I'll keep it. It's fine. I didn't even sell that. Too busy nattering. Right, that's not too bad though. There's only a few items. And it'll all be down at the bottom now that I've exited, so even quicker. Don't have to sort through the stuff. 2 shivs. One of each. There we go. So give me your money. And I will see you later, dude. Thanks for your business. Thank you. So, we have obviously been here before because we haven't been greeted at the entrance by the dude who works in the office. We must have some tickets then. Inventory. Have we been into the camp? Yeah, we've got 4 Peregon passes, so we're free to roam. We'll go straight in. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, I can go that way. The guard stops you with a motion of his hand. He orders you to get your entrance ticket ready. Not a problem, sunshine. Here's the ticket, now let me through. You hand the ticket to the guard. He thoroughly examines it and nods. Here we go. So first things first. We're going to go speak to Membetov. An unshaven man with a cigarette dangling from his mouth meets you with an exuberance that seems really out of place. He's even moving to hug you before something stops him. Dear heart, how glad I am to see you. Do we know each other? This is the first time we've met, but I'm always happy to meet new people. Are you looking to buy something maybe? I can get you anything you want. Need scrap? I got it. Need to cover your head? I got hearts. No problem. Do you suffer from health issues? I have something for that as well. Sounds good. Show me your wares. That's a good sales patter, that. Now, I had a feeling he'd have some special drugs. I mean, what is meldonium now? +2 endurance. It's pointless. No point being drug addicted when I can eat, can't remember if there's anything that does endurance. Can't remember. Probably is. Probably just need to drink eat some kind of food. I don't know. He's got gasoline. That's neither here nor there. Lots of stimulants. I'll take some of your stimulants, pal. Might as well keep stocked up on that. Has he got any? One thing I thought the other night was I've not been buying bullets like I normally do. I normally just keep buying bullets. As soon as I see them, I buy them. Always glad to see you. How may my words help today? They've helped. I do appreciate that. I've got a few of your stimulants, and that'll do for me. Thank you so much. What was your name again? Answer some questions first. Certainly, ask away, dear heart. What? I want to know your name. Let's see what's going on round here. Anything else? Anything interesting going on around the ship's hold? Dogfights, my friend. You should come visit sometime. They're quite the spectacle. And they take bets too. A clever man can make some good money. And if you have your own dog, you can even enter it to fight. But remember, every match is to the death. That's interesting. Well, I should probably head out now. I probably should, really. Never done a dog fight. Maybe we should dogfight. Well, I say we. I will have no part in it, but Zulbars, I think it'd be quite handy, but not right now. We'll try it out for sure. Let's go and speak to this dude. On a wide bed lies a hefty fellow of middle age. His column-like legs are crossed. When he sees you, his thick brows come together for a moment, after which the man smiles wildly, showing off 2 rows of glittering gold teeth. Ah! Look at the tough guy who came to visit. What do you want with me? Just checking the place out. There were no guards outside, so, you know. I have posted no guard true, but is that reason to walk into my room without warning? Haha, I'm not mad. But what do you want? Who are you? Can I maybe help you with something? You? Haha. No, little man. Good old Membetov has everything under control. And what isn't under my control? Well, I'm not telling you about that. Anything else? Or are you just going to stand there like Lot's wife? I've no idea what Lot's wife is, by the way. Membetov, I'm here to talk about the coal shipments to Krasnoznameni. Really now? Everyone in town is worried because the deliveries have been unreliable lately. So the Krasnoznamenites have got themselves all in a tizzy, eh? That's a turn. They're responsible for this state of affairs, and now they're suffering the consequences. What did you want from me, though? It's dangerous on the roads nowadays, especially around Peregon. We don't have enough people to provide every caravan with an escort. I was sent here by the Chamber of Commerce to help you with the security on on coal shipments. By the Chamber of Commerce, huh? Commerce? Membetov fixes you with a long, hard gaze. Finally, he signals his female servants to cover their ears. Okay, here's how we'll do it. Go to the truck stop near the Peregon Guard building. There you'll find a truck filled with coal. Tell the driver Membet sent you, and escort them to Krasnoznameni. If you run into any bandits, they'll likely be far from Peregon, and I'm guessing a few in number. Why do you think that? It's just a hunch, professional instinct, if you will. Go on, get to it already, and don't forget to talk with the driver. Yeah, who do you think I am? Bye. So we're not going to talk to the driver. We're going to go and find Ivan Ivanovich. But even when we find Ivan Ivanovich, we're not going to go and do the mission just yet. I do think I need to up my speechcraft a touch, so when we level up this time, I will solely focus on speechcraft. And if we won't have the points, it's going to take it's at 1 point per level. I'm sure it gets less and less the harder game you play. Can't be 1 for a level, surely. Really? Is it? If it's just 1 point, 1 ability point per level, we're going to struggle. When it comes to abilities, we're going to struggle. What have we got? Oh, already? We're not far through it, have we? Have we got this one? First Blood? No. We do have Master of Dodging. So we need First Blood, Weak Spot Knowledge, and Quick Reaction. We've got Nurse, and we can get Feeling Good. So next time round, I'm getting Feeling Good. I forget we're only on level 8 though. It's not like we're massively through the game. But yeah, the 1 AP will come in handy. Speaking of which, I keep forgetting that. Hope I haven't sold it. So, Strange Serum. Here we go. Andrew. Eat that. I couldn't read that in time. No chance. But do we have access to What is it now? Let's have a look here. No. I'm looking for the, what's it called? When it tells you everything that's been said in the past. There must be a way. There is on PC and Xbox. Statistics? No. Although this is a bit interesting. Favourite weapon, brass knuckles. Number of critical strikes, 0%. Quest taken, 36. Quest done, 32. 0 ammo spent. I don't know if that... Oh, everybody's got their own... I did not know that. I was just scour this first page and then leave it at that, but everybody's got their own. 80, 38. Oh. Damage dealt, 5356. And they've only dealt 2000, so... Yeah, the brass knuckles. Definitely been doing their job. Damage received, it's probably more, isn't it? Yeah. So the trade-off there, being a martial arts character, is you deal more damage by a long way, but you also receive more damage by an... pretty much the same. I think it's like, what is it? So I've dealt 3/5 more at least, and I've received 2/3 more, 3/3 more, 4, 8, yeah, 2/3 more damage. So the trade-off is, what is it? It's not quite adding up, I don't think, but it's worth it. Accuracy. Oh, Hexagon's really good. Wolfhound is perfect. Falling down. Been knocked down twice. I bet Hexagon's been knocked down a shitload. Yeah. He always gets knocked off his feet. So over to the pub we go. I'm not going to take too many more missions while we're here, but I don't know if one of these guys has got a mission for me. A serious looking man in glasses is walking the deck, examining a handful of faded yellow documents and wax tablets. He raises his head, adjusts his glasses and squints nearsightedly in your direction. Yes, is there something you want? Nothing in particular. What are those papers you've got there? The man glances briefly down at his documents. Just papers. Do you and I have some business together? Well, that depends. I'm looking for work here in Peregon. The man takes off his glasses and wipes them on the hem of his shirt. After putting them back on, he carefully scrutinises your face before nodding to himself. I do indeed have a small job involving a particularly complex bookkeeping problem. Are you any good with logistics? Have I got a good intellect? I might. I can't remember. I think it's my attention that is low. I've got a funny feeling intellect's medium to high. Intellect, let's find out. Let's find out indeed. No! This is unfortunate. The paperwork turns out to be quite difficult to get your head around. You take your time thinking over the documents, logbooks and manifests, but finally admit you're helpless in the face of this intractable problem. You return the documents, no closer to a solution than you were before. Alright, I guess I'll need to sort it out myself. Have a nice day. Why? Why would I suddenly turn on him like this? Because it's fun. Are you aware that I could break your neck with just a flip of my wrist? Are you sure there's no paying job for a man like that? The single eyebrow raises skeptically. Who, you? I'd like to see that. I'm going to flourish my clenched fist. See this? The man's look is cold, but he nevertheless takes a few steps back. You definitely made an impression. All right, calm down. Muscle man, listen. Since you're feeling so feisty, perhaps you'd like to make some money. There's always plenty of flunkies around willing to take a risk for a few rubles, but what we need is somebody bright enough to complete a task and stay alive. Now we're talking. Fill me in on the details, mister. As you probably know, there's always various gangs roaming around Peregon, highwaymen and cult followers mostly. Sometimes there's so many one suspects they're being bankrolled to pester us. Wipe out 3 gangs in the vicinity of the factory. I don't care what brand of scum they are. Come back to me for the reward. These troublemakers need to be taught a little lesson. Sounds like a plan. I'll take care of these reprobates. Attaboy! Remember, highwaymen and cult followers. Those are your targets. And don't forget to note where these battles take place. I'm going to check on that later. That's obvious. Never offer to teach a fish how to swim. I did that once. Taught a fish how to swim. He took me up on the offer. Of course, the little fucker was just flapping about on the coast, on the embankment of a river. I'm like, what are you doing, dickhead? Tunes. Sounds quite an inspirational track. I like it. I do love the music on this game. Now, I'm not sure if these are original tracks. I mean, I know nothing about what part of the world would it be? I mean, if we're talking Russia and around those parts, is it Eastern European? Eurasia? I'm not big on geography. I'm not my 5-year-old son who knows practically every capital and country going. So, here we go. You see a man on the verge... That music's pissing me off now. I need to speak to this guy though. You see a man on the verge of his 50th birthday. How do you know? He's on the verge. I've only just seen him. This man... Whoa, who does that? Oh, that man over there. How old do you think he is? Well, he looks like he's on the verge of his 50th birthday. Okay, yeah. Sounds plausible. You see a man on the verge of his 50th birthday. Evidence of his age includes the grey hairs streaking his thick black beard, a strong forehead accentuated by a high receding hairline, and the piercing eyes of a man who's lived a long life. Fucking hell, 50's not long. I'm only 10 years away. He is pensively leaning over a shot of vodka while the hoodlum sitting next to him whispers in his ear. Pardon me, am I interrupting you? The bearded gentleman and the hoodlum raise their heads at the same time. The bearded man speaks first. He's polite, but his voice portrays a slight irritation. Excuse me. To whom do I have the honour of speaking? Oh, my manners. My name is, The man yawns and nods to you. Let's have a look at these names. Oleg, grievous crimes, Tagalov. Dennis, prancing Mustang, Dovzhenko. You're a shoemaker? You're a dickhead. Master Suspirio. Some good names there. Although I must stick to my own name. I'm not all like Grievous Crimes Tadulov, no matter how much I want to be. Andrew. I doubt that's your real name. Fuck off! Right then, I should have just called myself one of those other preposterous names then, shouldn't I? However, I can't verify it. You can call me Ivan. I don't think that's your fucking name, Ivan. Ivan, is it? Are you Ivan Ivanovich by any chance? The official from Krasnoznameni? The man's eyebrows jump up in surprise, and he exchanges a glance with his hoodlum guardsman. Do you believe me now? What makes you think I'm this Ivan Ivanovich fellow? You fit the description. Do I? And who described me to you? Your mate Dan from the factory. Ivan Ivanovich slaps himself on the forehead and gestures for you to sit down. Yes, that's right. How could I forget? This is about the elections in that village, Otradnoy. Yes, I agreed to help Denisovich with this persnickety task. to legitimise the process, so you speak. I like the fact that these two are working together as well, Ivan Ivanovich and Denis Denisovich. Right, I just took that away from where we was up to. Yes, I agreed to help Denis Denisovich with this persnickety task to legitimise the process, so to speak. Right. Do you even have the right to call an election in Otradnoy? When I asked Dan at the factory whether that was the case, Dan said, no, of course not. But what does it matter? The man bursts out laughing and his bodyguard smirks as well. I've got a jacket and bodyguards. I even have my own car. Of course I have the right to call an election. By local standards, my authority is as official as it comes. That's not what Dan said. Why did you decide to help, Dan? Denis Denisovich and his gang, army, have recently become the official representatives of Krasnoznameni in the wasteland. As a municipal official of the same city, I have a duty to assist our subordinates. That's nice. In that case, it's time for you to be on your way. The village elections must be held. What? Is it time already? Well, what's to be done? I said I would help, and so I must do it. Ivan Ivanovich and his bodyguard get up from the table. Let's go get the car ready. If you guys need a ride as well, then come along. There's still room in the car. It'd be nice to go on a ride. Yes, a car. In this area is a real lifesaver. We'll think about it, dude. We won't think about it. We're not coming in your car. Brum brum. We are going to go to the factory area and try and help out this guy. See if we can clear out some gangs. Traders around here. I wonder if any of them have got... Are you a trader? Yeah, let's see what you've got. I just want some more. Ooh. I do just want some more stim packs, whatever they're called, stimulants. The weathered looking man rubs his hand on his cloth pants and opens it in welcome as you come closer. Hey! I'm going. I don't want to chat, I want some stuff. You? Noting your approach, this steely-eyed fellow immediately places his hands on the grips of his twin Nagant revolvers at his belt. However, after carefully looking at you up and down, he crosses his arms and invites you closer with a nod. What do you want? Nothing. Yeah, they might sell me stuff, but I don't want to have a chat to get to the point. You sell food, don't you? So I'm not too fussy about you. I already took the 4 stimulants from the other guy. Oh yeah, there's traders in the vicinity. For a limited time only. I'll ask these guys if they've got any shit. I've gone the wrong way. I can still get round. Went down the wrong path. Have they gone? Oh no. I thought they were further back than that. I don't know why. So I didn't actually check what you had on offer. Let's see what you've got. You want something to buy? Maybe I do. Show me the stuff. I don't think he had much. Although, like I said before. Oh, did I say it before? If it was the failed segment, I don't know if we did any trading, but I need to buy more bullets as I see them, so that when it comes to the crunch and we need bullets, we've got them. Because you know, if you don't buy bullets and you don't have them in stock, when it comes to needing bullets for certain enemies, if the enemies suddenly jump up in difficulty because you've hit a certain level, then, or you've hit a certain story point, then You're walking around getting battered sometimes. Mustn't be doing that. So I'll take them. They are what, 9mm? Does anybody use 9mm? Don't matter. I'm just stocking up. Not really. See you later. I think they both. I think obviously Hexagon uses his rifle bullets and Fidel uses his 30.30 bullets. Hey man, you buying? I swear you won't find better prices. I'm pretty sure I would if I looked around, but let's see. Show me your wares. Want some medicine, Chief? Nope, nothing. Thank you very much. See you later. So off we go down towards the factory. What time of day is it? I wonder. It's 4:47. If it gets close to night time as well, we'll nip to the jetty or whatever it's called, the little thing. One of them little things that juts out into a lake. I'm not sure the actual name of it. This thing down here. But if not, we'll do it on the way back. 5. Tell you what. We will do it on the way. Just need to waste a bit of time. No, we'll escape if we can. Not interested, pal. Bit busy at the minute. Let's have like 7. No, well, never mind. I tried talking my way out, but we'll take the fight. No big deal. Oh, I don't like these poisonous mushroom areas. As long as my character stays out of them, we're good. So, you guys can take care of him. I'll see if there's anybody else in the map. Oh, they're down there. Okay. It's all good. Could do with the enemies cranking it up a bit now. I'm sick of these 44s with nothing to offer. I mean, even if I go up near Red Fighter, although they are bigger in numbers, and it's the equipment as well. I wouldn't mind a bit better equipment off these guys so I can make some more money. But yeah, we need some stronger enemies. But even the slavers up near Red Fighter don't even offer anything up that's worth it. So I think as soon as we get a bit of money up, which we'll take everything in that respect. As soon as we get a bit of money up, I'm gonna nip over to our next big area to find some gainful employment and just basically some. I don't want your stuff. Let's see if we can go round. I mean, getting slightly poisoned from mushrooms isn't the biggest problem, but I'd rather just rather not, you know. See you later. Thank you for your stuff. Move it. So slightly hungry. Is there any fires going? No. Is there any stuff around here? It could be, you know. Yeah. There's a box. It'd probably just have a little bit of junk in it. Maybe some waste paper, but it'll all be worth it if it's waste paper. Nothing! You also find... in here as well, you also usually find bits and bats. Boxes. Obviously, you need to get poison to grab whatever's in it, so... I'm going to just leave it for now. Walk to there instead of there. He'll obviously take a shortcut through the mushrooms if I try and go the other way. We're a bit hungry, so we're going to eat. Time we on? 8:45, so I'm going to just waste a little bit more time. Get to this point, set up camp, eat some food. Roast meat. Thank you very much. Let's make our way to the... I think it's called a jetty on this game. That's what I'm calling it. I don't even know what a jetty is. Just assume that's what it's called. This little thing. You see a small group of friendly junk scavengers. These do sometimes sell stims, so I'm gonna... see what they've got. Before you stands a man in pre-war jacket, sporting a gas mask. He holds onto the straps of his huge rucksack with one hand, while playing with a rusty bolt in the other. His voice is distorted by the mask. What are you doing here? If you've got anything to sell, do it. If not, get out. Let's see your wares, Chief. Absolutely not. Yeah, it's usually just shite and junk, but every now and again you'll find a gem. Which I won't, because I never speak to scavengers. But I know every now and again you do find some things, like sometimes they sell medicines, drugs, you know, like the strong kind, like the meldonum or whatever it's called, and the painkillers. Maybe sometimes the injection that cures you of your... Right, before we go in here, very important. Character. We have one more stat point to use. Endurance can stay as it is, because I always top my endurance up with, I think it's a policeman's cap or some kind of official's hat that gives you one endurance. Because I never wear helmets as a melee character, so I always end up wearing that hat. Dexterity might be the one that I'm going to do. Personality doesn't need popping up any more than 6. I think 5 would have done for most encounters as well, because you can spray 2 bottles of aftershave or perfume at a time and bump it up to either 7 if you're on 5 or 8 if you're on 6, but 8's fine. And a higher personality helps with speechcraft as well, doesn't it? So, who did I need to speak to? It might come in handy, if I'm honest, for the new mission that we've got. The political talks in Otradnoy. But dexterity is where we're at. Hopefully this will give me 9 AP. Because if it does, then the next time I get a perk, which will be the plus 1 AP plus 10 HP, we'll end up with 10 AP, which is nice. That's 5 punches with the quality knuckle duster. That'll do. That's what we want. Have I done it? Yeah. Now we've got 9 AP, just as I needed. So yeah, I will take that other perk next time we get the chance, which will be, if it is 1 point per level, it's only going to be on level 12. Here we go, let's, fingers crossed. We are looking for a random encounter in this area. And we found it. But I'm not sure how powerful these guys are. So I'm just going to get some guns out, just in case. And this is just a basic, very basic way of spreading the guys out. Trying to position them in a very rudimentary way. It doesn't work though, they all just came behind me. You notice a group of suspicious men in the clay shore, on the clay shore. You take one more cautious step when all the gathering turns to you. Silence falls, full of tension, until a hoarse, muffled voice of one of the gloomy men breaks it. Hoarse and muffled. Looky here, witness. I was going to try and do a hoarse, muffled voice then, but I'm not. Then you notice a man standing on the pier with a huge concrete block hanging on his neck. You've obviously become an involuntary witness to a lynching. What are you doing, guys? What does it look like? Preparing to finish this guy, and you're clearly not wanted here, buddy. I'm not one of you. I've seen everything. I'm not the type to retreat. Unless I'm in a battle, of course, and I'm getting absolutely battered. Attack the men! Here we go. Just what the doctor ordered. Some slightly more powerful enemies. Looks like they're on our level as well. Which is very nice. You, dog, can stay out of the way as best as possible. Oh, gosh. Come on. And I want you to attack him over here. Woof woof, woof off? I don't know. I wasn't in shot. So, I'm going to go straight for the main mon. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this guy with a gun. That extra 1 AP's already come in handy as well. I wouldn't have got 3 hits in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. My health is manageable, I think, for now. Unless this guy on the dock gets lucky with a couple of criticals, I should survive. So we'll take the chance. .32, happy days. I'm going to get close to him, but out the way, because the other guys are going to take him out. Sweet. Let's take your shit. Hopefully they've got some good stuff. Well, I wouldn't have expected him to have much. He's not even got a top on. Can't even dress himself. No, they've not got much so far. Let's see what this guy's got. Nothing really, but thank you very much. Stimulant time. Love it. I shall dish them out soon. Oh, no dog, no dog, no dog. I want this guy that's clearly fallen over in a very theatrical way. Some 30s there. So, done. Fidel, take them. That's spreading the wealth now. Talk to this guy. The kneeling man with traces of a severe beating on his lean face casts wary glances at the huge concrete block tied up to his neck. Thanks for saving my hide. Can you, untie me now? I'd be extremely grateful. First, tell me why they wanted to kill you. They're just sick. Untie me, man, and I'll tell you everything down to the tiniest detail. Okay, I can try. We'll free the captive. He raises to his feet, growling and rubbing his numb extremities. Jeez, man, I'll be grateful to you until the day I die. Right, so... Yeah, well, how did you end up in this shit in the first place? I was driving my van. I'm a driver with a commercial company, not bothering anyone, when I saw a fallen tree on the road, a classic trap for truckers like me. The next thing I knew, these bastards pointed their gun at my face. They took everything, but instead of letting me go, started beating me. And then their chief, the one you saw, said, "Now, let's drown the bugger." Fucking psycho. I was certain I was done for, but then you showed up, and well, the rest is history. He coughs, avoiding your gaze. You're under the impression the shifty fella's not entirely honest with you, or perhaps even blatantly lying to your face. Intellect is medium. Personality is... I'm not sure about personality. I've got 80, but it doesn't seem to be doing much lately. So I think... Well, the enemies were quite up to standard. I don't know if they're level with us, but judging by the fact that they were on our level, I've got a feeling personality's not going to work either. Strength. If you keep bullshitting to me, I'll hurt you bad. That'll definitely work. The man looks around nervously, then lowers his arms as if giving up. He heaves a deep sigh. Crap, well, you see, don't be mad at me, man. I used to work for these bastards. Right. Well, don't just stand there. Tell me what's really happened. The thing is, these motherfuckers were slave traders, and I was telling you the truth, I'm a truck driver. So they made me I helped them to traffic slaves. They were intimidating me, blackmailing. Maybe paid something extra too. First, I didn't know I was trafficking people, honestly. Thought it must have been smuggled goods or something. Weapons, drugs, but not slaves. I only found that out that much later. How did you find out? And why didn't you find out earlier? Why? You spend days driving, lack of sleep, all that. Then you stop at some house in the middle of nowhere. They don't allow you to go out. There's noise outside. Next someone slaps the door, which means you can go. Don't worry about the cops. They're part of it. You can't speak in the back of the... You can't peek in the back of the truck until you unload. If they learn about it, they'll kill you. So you just drive. Sometimes you hear voices knocking, but you turn a deaf ear to it and drive on. I'm not proud of myself. And then I saw them. Slaves. Winces. At that point, I couldn't hide from the truth. Let's keep listening. He spits out a clot of blood on the pier. In short, I started regretting this whole shebang. You know, man, I couldn't look my wife and kids in the eyes. I learnt more and more of how slave hunters operate. They catch folks on the roads, buy captives in the north, and kids in famine-stricken villages, or just kidnap them. What do they need slaves for? What do you mean, what for? For many purposes. Some grown-ups they use for work, children for private armies, and the rest, well, you know. Don't make me say it, man. You know what other use there is for a slave. I got it, go on. The slavers have a man in the border guard fortress, to the north from here. He's one of the soldiers, nickname's Beard. He seemed like a nice enough guy. I thought maybe he was forced into it. Too, I felt bad about it, just like me. So when I passed through the fort, I told him, I want out. Could you tell them I'm sick or gone crazy or something? He was like, no. He's like, no problem, bro. Go your way. This will be your last mission. I'll see to it myself. And then he did, apparently. The rest about the tree on the road and beating is true. And you know what happened afterwards? He lapses into silence. You're expecting some kind of feedback from me, huh? Probably. I don't know. Let's have a look. Quite a lot to take in here. Let's have a look. These were terrible things you told me about. This world is rotten. Maybe it's always been like this. It was a bad thing to do, but what's important is what you understand and feel about it. It can happen to anyone. I'm not sure to judge. I should have let them throw you in the lake. Never mind, I'll fix this mistake myself. Ba-boom. I don't understand why you're so squeamish. Did they pay you? I think they did. So you could have just continued working and be content. And look at you now acting like the holy mother of all of a sudden. I don't want to pick anything. I thought I could scroll then. This was a bad thing to do, but what's important is that you understand this and feel bad about it. Allegedly. If only you knew how much. If only you knew. The man covers his face with his palms. There's no sound, but his stooped shoulders are shaking. He's been through enough. Pat the man on the shoulder without saying a word. He continues shaking for a while, then slowly looks up, his face shiny with tears. Better sort your shit out, sunshine, and get back on track. Can I go now, man? It's time I went to see my family. and then go, I'll take my family and go far away. Wait, where's this border guard fortress? You hand your map over to the man who points to a spot a bit to the north from your current location. There it is, but be careful, man. This beard guy is one hell of a treacherous snake. I'll do my best. You go now. Take it easy, dickhead. Oh, yeah, and no more slave trading, you hear? Gonna steer clear of Atridnai. It's the abandoned factory we want. There is the border guard fortress. Yeah. The beard can wait. When I find him, I'm gonna give a good trim. Tell you what, I'm gonna cut him down to size. I've got a feeling that mission can wait as well, though, for now. I think they're packing some heavy firepower in that little encampment up north. No, we don't want any. Oh, I'm gonna speak to him while we're collecting stims. I'm gonna speak to him. Not likely to get any. Probably just gonna be nuts, bolts, and bits of shit. But I think I'm gonna start talking to these guys a bit more. There we go. I'm gonna start talking to these guys a little bit more often because they do sometimes come up with the goods. Go on, I'll give you some rubles. We've got quite a few rubles now. Give that to Andrew, very much so. Thank you very much. See you in a bit, dudes. We'll get out of here. We'll dish out the stim packs. They're not stim packs, are they? That's Fallout. We're gonna dim out the stiffs. We're gonna dish out the stims. 9 of them. That's perfect. Little mathematical equation to make. 3, 3, and 3 for you, Hexagon. Has this rain stopped at all? It's been raining for ages. Oh no, it's not been raining for ages. Don't know how long it has been raining for though. Have you got any money, guys? You've got some money now. Oh, well, I left anyway. I thought I was still stood next to the junk scavengers. Never mind. Near Dan's abandoned factory, we should find some gangs. I don't know if they'll be labelled as gangs that I'm looking for. I hope so, so that I know I've done the job. But we need 3 gangs from around this area. Oh, hungry. It's time to camp. Right, so we've got some. Ooh, I got rid of the canned food because it's just getting in the way of me cooking process. We've got 300 left, so that looks like a job for the old mammalgia. Cook, leave, and get gone. Oh, come on, see you in a bit. 98%. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to push that over the threshold with food. Now the process is not as quick. I find the process much quicker on console because you can just tap air like a madman. I think it's similar on Android if you've got a controller. But it's slower because the system's not as quick. So let's get rid of all the shite that's getting in the way. Coffee. No, thank you. We'll get rid of the tea. I don't know if that's everything. Herbal mix. Is that it as well? Get rid of the herbal mix. I should just have beef. Oh, corn and beef. That's fine. As long as it's on the first page, I'm not bothered. Let's see if we can get leveled up from cooking. Don't know how close I am. Let's have a look. That'd be a better way of judging it. 948. I only need another 6 meats. Maybe 5 will do it, actually. I think 5 will do it. Because I get 11 each time. So 5 more beefs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh? Have I done my counting wrong? It was 6. Alright, let's just double check abilities. I get 2, so it's 1 point each level. That's brutal, that. Unless it's like that the whole time. I'm sure it was 2 per level on a certain difficulty. On normal, maybe it's 2 per level. Couldn't tell you. But we can't afford it anyway, so I don't think anyone else has leveled up either, so we shall put our stats up. Oh no. Speechcraft. I can go up to 90. Martial arts is perfectly fine for now. Throwing weapons. I'll put that to 45. I've got 6 left. So we shall put pistols and SMG up to 50, because I do eventually want to use that skill as a backup. Speechcraft can go up another 5. Happy days. What's technology? 46. We'll do some of that later. That will do. And that will do. Thanks for watching. Next episode we'll wander around the factory area and we'll batter them gangs for that dude in Peregon, and we'll go back and see him. Tell him the good news. And we'll find other things to do. But I think level 9. Yeah. I might go to another area and start fucking around. I've no idea. I've got no plans for the next episode at all, so I will see you next time and we will find out what happens. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.